Hello, welcome to Homesteading Northwest Florida. Today is August 17th, Sunday, August 17th, 2025. And this is how far we got on the linoleum floor. And I found out, or through trial and error, I kind of found out I got a lot of glue off here. This area is high traffic areas are sometimes the hardest to get the linoleum off and the backing paper. But this is the method that I found to be most effective in removing from this concrete. And I really love how this turned out with the diamond wheel down to natural stone here, or natural concrete cement. And we ordered the the densifier, so that's going to be good, because yeah, it's kind of a dusty concrete. But the way I found out is the best to get this started is I have it cut with a razor blade along all these strips here, along all those lines, with a box cutter, razor blade. But then I take this, I sharpen my ice scraper from Wisconsin a little bit, and you break the surface. You got to break this clear over the top of this linoleum. But you don't want to go into the concrete. You don't want to damage the concrete. So you kind of break this surface. There you go, a whole big chunk, came off. And then you pour hot water, and it comes off boiling water right out of a kettle. And it comes off really good. It can scrape off easier with the scraper, and but you got to break that surface. And actually, even cutting with the razor blade, that breaks the surface. So it's like a surface tension, actually, of all that clear at the top, That is partially worn down in some spots. I noticed that the top layer is thinner than others. But we got a whole 5-gallon bucket worth of shavings here that I'm going to dump right now in the back. And, that we're going to dump in the garbage. So, and it's best to do this before 78 degrees in the styrofoam room. I'll wonder what it is outside. But, and I don't like how it's getting when I grind this, you basically want to have a slurry. And doing it this way with water and everything, otherwise you'd have to have a HEPA vacuum cleaner. And I'm not buying a HEPA. I can't find one on Facebook Marketplace. They're expensive. But if you keep water involved in this whole process, that's also good if this was asbestos. But it's also good for keeping the silicone dust down when you're grinding. You don't need a dust shroud. You can see what you're doing with the grinder to keep it level. Otherwise you can't if you can't see this wheel, you can't keep it level. So then you're gouging and this and this and that. But if you keep water involved, you're minimizing the dust, and you don't need a HEPA vacuum cleaner. Like this, only the finishing touches will be done with a vacuum cleaner, because this is all coming off with water, and a lot of these pieces are damp still. A lot of this dust is the floor's damp. A lot of this dust is damp, and that's really the way actually to protect yourself too. Plus, you're protecting your wallet from, now I need a HEPA vacuum cleaner, then I need bags, then I need new filters. The reason that they do that commercially is because they want to be in and out. They have epoxies. They want to put down in holes like this where I don't really care how long this takes. You know what I mean? I just want to get this floor off of here. You know, so I, don't care. I have some concrete. I'm just going to use that, and we're going to fill up these holes and see what happens. And, but the reason the commercials have all that HEPA and everything, I don't know. I can't afford it. So that's what's happening here. So, all right. Thanks for watching. Getting the linoleum off, finally. This older stuff has got to go. All right. Thanks for watching.